Welcome to Heart Attack Awareness. Today's video uncovers a fruit that's quietly been studied for decades and holds astonishing power when it comes to reversing arterial damage. While most people are told to simply avoid fat, salt, and stress, few are ever taught about this one food that could truly transform heart health, especially in those over 50. We're diving into the forgotten fruit that science has shown can reduce plaque buildup, improve blood flow, and even help regenerate the inner lining of your arteries. Let's start by identifying this forgotten fruit, the pomegranate. Yes, the humble, jewel-toned pomegranate, often overlooked in modern Western diets, is one of the most powerful cardiovascular allies nature provides. For centuries, cultures around the world, from ancient Persia to India, have revered the pomegranate not just for its taste, but for its healing properties. Only recently has modern science begun to catch up. What makes pomegranates so special? It's not just the vitamin C or the fiber. It's their incredibly high concentration of polyphenol, particularly punicalagins and anthocyanins. These compounds are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. When it comes to heart health, that matters deeply. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress are two of the most significant drivers behind arterial plaque buildup and damage to the endothelium, the thin, delicate lining of your blood vessels. In one of the most groundbreaking studies on pomegranate, researchers at the Technion Israel Institute of Technology discovered that daily consumption of pomegranate juice led to a 30% reduction in arterial plaque thickness after just 1 year. Not only that, but patients showed an improvement in blood pressure and a dramatic decrease in LDL oxidation, the process by which bad cholesterol becomes dangerous. To understand why this is so important, we need to break down how artery damage happens. It starts with minor injuries to the endothelium. These injuries can be caused by high blood sugar, high blood pressure, or toxins from processed food and cigarette smoke. Once damaged, the endothelium becomes sticky, and LDL cholesterol, especially the small dense particles, begins to adhere. This buildup over time becomes plaque. Plaque narrows the arteries and restricts blood flow, setting the stage for heart attacks and strokes. The punicalagins in pomegranates help stop this process in its tracks. They protect the endothelium from oxidative damage, reduce inflammation, and promote the production of nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. This triple action effect is why pomegranates don't just slow heart disease. They may actually help reverse it. You might wonder, why don't doctors talk about this more? The truth is, pomegranate's benefits haven't been commercialized the same way drugs have. There's no billion-dollar marketing campaign behind a natural fruit. But the science is clear. Multiple peer-reviewed studies show that regular consumption of pomegranate, whether in juice, seeds, or extract, improves several markers of cardiovascular health. But the benefits don't stop at plaque reduction. Pomegranate has also been shown to lower blood pressure, especially systolic blood pressure. In a meta-analysis of 8 clinical trials, researchers found that pomegranate juice consumption led to a significant reduction in systolic blood pressure, an effect comparable to some medications. And there's more. Pomegranate helps reduce arterial stiffness, which is one of the key predictors of cardiovascular mortality in older adults. Arteries should be elastic, able to expand and contract as blood flows through them. But as we age, especially after 50, arteries tend to stiffen, increasing the workload on the heart and raising the risk of heart attack and stroke. Pomegranate appears to counteract this stiffening, keeping arteries supple and responsive. So how should you consume it? Let's get practical. The easiest way is through 100% pomegranate juice, unsweetened and unblended. Look for cold-pressed varieties with no additives. A daily serving of 4 to 8 ounces is enough to provide benefits. If you prefer whole fruit, eat the arils, those little red seeds inside the fruit. They're rich in fiber, vitamin K, and bioactive compounds. You can also find pomegranate extract supplements, but be sure they're standardized for punicalagin content. Timing matters too. Drinking pomegranate juice in the morning can help with daily nitric oxide production, especially if combined with light exercise. That morning walk and glass of juice? That's a heart health routine worth keeping. Let's explore the synergy of pomegranate with other lifestyle changes. When combined with a Mediterranean-style diet, low in processed foods and rich in vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and omega-3 fats, pomegranate's effects are amplified. The same goes for stress reduction and regular movement. One study even found that participants who consumed pomegranate while engaging in regular mindfulness meditation had even greater reductions in blood pressure and markers of inflammation than those who only did one or the other. You may be asking, are there any side effects? For most people, pomegranate is very safe. However, it can interact with certain medications, especially blood pressure drugs and statins. If you're on medication, talk to your doctor before beginning regular pomegranate supplementation. Now, let's look at a real-world example. Margaret, age 63, had been struggling with borderline high cholesterol and blood pressure. She was hesitant to go on medications and wanted to try lifestyle changes first. After watching a documentary on heart health, she started adding 1 glass of pomegranate juice to her morning routine and began walking daily. After 3 months, her cholesterol dropped by 18 points, her systolic BP dropped by 10, and her energy levels soared. Her doctor was shocked and supportive. That's the power of small, consistent action. Pomegranate isn't a magic pill, but as part of a larger lifestyle shift, it can make a profound difference. Think of it like a daily repair tool, quietly nourishing your blood vessels, softening plaque, and restoring elasticity to arteries that may have gone stiff from decades of dietary damage. If you're over 50, this is especially important. As we age, our natural antioxidant defenses weaken. The damage from free radicals accumulates. Our arteries become more vulnerable. That's why a fruit like pomegranate, dense with protective compounds, becomes more than just food. It becomes prevention. Here's a quick tip. Add pomegranate seeds to your salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. The crunch and tartness are not only delicious but also increase your nutrient intake. Or blend the seeds into a smoothie with spinach, blueberries, and flaxseed for a powerful cardiovascular combo. In closing, remember this: artery damage doesn't happen overnight, and neither does healing. But every bite you take is a choice, and some choices have the power to undo years of harm. The pomegranate is one of nature's most generous gifts to your heart. Let's not forget it anymore. This has been Heart Attack Awareness. Thank you for watching. Make pomegranate a part of your daily life, and subscribe for more videos in our Heart Healing Food series. Your heart deserves it.